So let's get this rolling.
Yes.
Let's see the list. So here is the list of the award winners. This has been tabulated and has been sitting in a hermetically sealed Maydays jar on the doorstep of Funk and Wagnall since noon today.
All right, so it's been expertly checked?
Come on, no Johnny Carson fans? Maybe I just didn't tell it well enough. Yeah, I just didn't tell it funny enough. What are the chances of that?
You usually do a pretty good job.
Yeah. Okay, so our first award, bring it on up, sir. I will get down here, and actually, why don't you go down and interview him? It is Steve Mandel and his 1973 KV Mini 1 from Claremont, California, and he wins the Slightly Better Than a Go-Kart Award. So Steve, why don't you tell me about this car? What is it?
It's a 1973 KV Mini 1 SE Special Edition. This means it's an unauthorized edition. Somebody just decided to rip the windshield, roof, and doors.
So these cars are what fall under what's called sans permis in French, and that's the extent of the bilingual portion of the event today, which means no permit. Legally, they are not cars, so you did not need a driver's license to drive it.
More than legally, this is not a car.
Yeah, and it looks like it was made with a sheet metal brake. There's not a compound curve on it. It has a proprietary two-stroke engine in the back, and the wheels are driven by stone discs. They're grinding discs that friction drive the rear wheels. How many speeds does it have?
Just one, but it's a variable.
Oh, it's a very variable, but what it doesn't have is reverse. And there's a reason for that, because it's a two-stroke engine. You shut the engine off, you turn the key the other way, and it starts backwards, and you can go backwards.
That makes perfect sense to me. You must be so proud, sir.
Yeah, it looks about the same going backwards as going forward.
Yeah, exactly, and it goes about the same speed, which is barely. So for that, it being slightly better than a go-kart, you win the Haggerty Corporate Award, Slightly Better Than a Go-Kart. Big round of applause.
All right, thank you very much for coming. Please leave right away.
Well, and here's the thing.
Do you need help pushing it?
He does need some help pushing it. So if anyone from the crowd would like to help.
Volunteer. Oh, this is a great show.
Again, you're not going to see that at Pebble.
I'm going to see that in my nightmares tonight. Oh, speaking of nightmares.
Speaking of nightmares and keeping up the French part of the show here, we have our French Legion of Horror Award from the unmitigated Gaul class. Let me see the microphone. Your name, sir?
Dana Schatz.
And what did you bring for us today?
1963 Fossil 3 Fossil Vega.
And where did you bring this up from?
I drove it up from Los Angeles Thursday.
Outstanding. Now, a little bit of story about the Fossil Vega. A storied, beautiful car make. They had American drivetrains in them, which were fabulous, very, very classic cars. And then they decided, we're going to do it on our own. We're going to build our own engine. And we're going to put it in a nice little car, little sports car. And the engine had the durability of a potato chip.
Wow, what could possibly go wrong?
They had to recall all the cars back to the factory to install Volvo engines in them.
That's when you're having a bad day, people.
It bankrupted the company. So this is a very, very good example of a very, very bad car that bankrupted a very storied mark, and because of that, it wins our French Legion of Horror Award. And you get a plaque I made from the hobby store last night. You also get our French prize pack, which includes French fries, French dressing, and French coffee creamer. There you go, French vanilla coffee creamer.
All right.
Big round of applause.
Lunch is on us.
There you go.
Thank you for coming. Go away now.
You got it. Don't know yet. Yeah. So, wow, this one's quiet.
Boy, we really have some great cars this year, if you could call them that.
Yes. So, what is your name, sir? You have to say that in the microphone. Remember when you just said you were going to do that?
Jeff Niles.
Jeff Niles, and what do you have for us here?
People-powered vehicle made in Michigan in 1975.
Wow. Weed was really bad back then, wasn't it?
I wouldn't know.
You weren't there? Yeah, well, I'm here to tell you that the good weed didn't make it to Michigan, and this is an example of that. So how many of these did they make?
5,000.
5,000. How many are still around, do you think?
Who would buy this? Sorry, sir.
Me. I had one when I was a teenager, and all my friends would bum around in our little town in Wisconsin. And anyway, this one came up in an auction during COVID, and I got it. I just have it again.
COVID decisions are some of the best decisions I've heard. Yes.
And here I am.
For how much? How much was it?
They made a mistake, and this was about now $8.
$8?
I think you overpaid. And you know, if you went and got a job, you could drive a real car.
Was there $7 and change in it? So for that great buy, you win our Rust Belt American Junk American Other Award. You get a plaque I made from stuff from the hobby store and stuff I found at the dollar store last night. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't buy beer. Oh, that was a tragedy. So you do get some apple pie and hot dogs and Vienna sausages for the American prize pack. There you go.
I'm pretty sure this guy does not need more beer.
He does not need more beer, no. Yes, you do. So off you go. Let's watch this. Listen.
Yes,
Real
please
close.
pedal that right down to Monterey and away from Seaside.
Do you need a push? Does that have gears in it? Yes. Oh, it has a 3-speed. That's really cool. Go for it. You've been up there all day, haven't you? Reading a book.
Hope you've got lots of sunscreen.
So, what is your name, sir, and what did you bring us today?
My name is Linus, and this is a 1994 Dodge Caravan. We're the proud second owners of this vehicle. And today, right after this show, it's going to the junkyard.
That's a very good place for it. You might have cleaned the cobwebs off the mirror, but I guess you didn't need to because you won.
So, if somebody here were dumb enough to take it off your hands, would you do that, or is it dedicated going to the junkyard?
Well, we filled out some paperwork with the California government. They're going to give us $1,000, so it no longer is road worthy. They're going to crush it.
Oh,
we've had
that's actually, it's probably doing the world a lot of good to crush this.
It's a gross polluter.
It is a gross polluter.
Like this was roadworthy before you filled out that paperwork.
Yes. So for that, you get the Rust Belt American Junk Mopar Award and a plaque I made from the dollar store last night, and you get some apple pie and hot dogs, Vienna sausages. There you go. Big round of applause.
All right. God, I love California. No wonder the state goes broke every few years when they're giving $1,000 for this thing.
I will say, this is not the first time a car has left the Concours de Limons and gone straight to the crusher. So.
It doesn't happen often enough.
Thank you very much.
For coming.
Big round of applause.
All right, what do we got next? Guys, let's keep these cars up here. We'd like to see what they are before we... never mind, we don't want to see what they are.
Whoa.
Slow down, slow down. Easy does, buddy. He's excited, he's excited.
There we go.
I'm guessing the door doesn't open? Nor the window. Okay.
So, what is your name, sir?
My name is William Hughes. I come from Prunedale, California, Prunetucky, for all those who are familiar.
And what did you bring with us? Bring for us today?
I brought to you the most fantastic car ever made by Cartier and Chrysler. This is a 1981 Chrysler Imperial J body. The first you'll see, the last you'll see. It has the most complex V8 in it you've ever seen. It's a common car, common motor, common transmission. Chrysler decided to make it fuel efficient. by ruining everything. I tell you, there is more smog gear on this car than you can even imagine. It went from 200 horsepower to 95. The front lights. Chrysler decided to copy Lincoln Continental. The front lights don't work, telling you what is the superior company. This would be the dying age of the Imperial. You'll never see it again. A poor, sad car.
Hey, Tim, you're out of a job.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you sober up, please give us a call. We could use a guy like you.
So Will comes every year and brings amazing cars, dresses appropriately, but he is...
Appropriately for what?
Yeah, exactly. But has never won an award, has never had any of his cars picked. So today, we're giving him a participation award.
Yay!
We got to hear more of this.
I might have been born in 1980, but I feel like a millennial.
Well,
this guy's good.
It's great. Thank you so much. Big round of applause for Will Hughes from Salinas, California.
You don't need your seatbelts. The spectators need their seatbelts.
I think we're done here. I can't top that. I mean, this is, it's all downhill from here, man. So y'all having a good time? All right, that's the idea. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
This is our
fight the
German
stereotype
award.
here.
This is our Der Self-Satisfied Krautenwagen Award.
They're not that powerful. I don't know if you can get over that.
There we go. What is your name, sir?
Chris Jansen's.
And what did you bring us today?
We brought a 1965 Volkswagen camper bus.
And I don't see Chris Jansen's. I don't know if you won an award.
We are unnamed.
Nice try, though. That's the first time we've had that.
Did somebody tell you you won an award? You got the slip?
Prove it.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
This is a very well organized
Took it
event.
off the table.
That's not even from our show.
Well, look up here. This sets it all off. He's got the Griot's Garage Speed Shine right here.
Apparently, for the first time ever, it didn't work.
Well, you know what? Could you hand me one of those right there so I don't get feedback? Because you came up and you're not on the list, but we are going to give you a bag of Griot's Garage Car Care products. There you go.
Yeah. Do we have a Brass Balls Award?
And if the German award doesn't show up, come back. We'll give you that one too. Okay?
No, we won't.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. Big round of applause.
You know, if you don't know it for sure, I can tell you drugs are bad. Drugs are very bad.
So we do these Fakakta shows all over the country, and one of them we do is at the Amelia Island Concours, and some buddies pranked their friend and said, "Oh, you won an award, you need to drive up there." And he came up 3 times saying, "No, really, they told me I won an award." So, let's see, this is the... You know
Rusty
what?
Piece of Crap Award?
I
Do
don't
we
think
have
this
that?
I don't think this one's on the list either.
No, you stole that, didn't you?
Is this the 69 Corolla Wagon? I couldn't tell. There's not much of it left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were these cars that ugly?
Yes, they were, and it wins a very appropriate award. I should have guessed. What is your name, sir, and what did you bring for us?
My name's Anthony, and I brought you a 1969 Toyota Corolla station wagon.
Or what's left of it?
What's left of one, yes.
So this was brought in. This was a game time decision to bring this car today, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, because you were afraid to bring it. How far did you have to go?
10 from Salinas to here.
Oh wow, you took your life in your hands. And
Wow, that's risky.
yeah, and for that we are giving you the Haggerty Corporate Award, Driving on a Prayer.
Now that's appropriate. Guessing this is a beach car.
This is more rust than it is car at this point. That is absolutely amazing. And you know what we're going to do? We're also going to hand you a Griot's
Yeah, give him some
Garage
speed shine. I think that's going to help him.
prize pack. The speed shine is going to make this thing look great. I would get on that right now. So big round of applause.
Yeah, please go off the property before you start shining that thing.
Boy, if anybody made car care products that could help this car, it's Griot's Garage.
They'd be the biggest in the planet, right?
Oh yeah.
Now stop that.
Feel the power. All right. Now we actually know what we're doing for a brief moment.
Well, these people are trying to trick us.
You're right.
Our system is perfect, and oh God, this guy.
Yeah. What is your name, sir?
Johnny O the Pirate.
Johnny O the Pirate. Who would have guessed?
Okay, that's enough from this guy.
Yeah. Okay, what did you bring for us today?
My dumpster, 1967 11 window combi.
11 window combi. How long have you owned this?
2010.
Okay. And what's your hometown here?
Tortuga.
Oh, of course it is. Yes. So for that, you win their self-satisfied Krankenwagen class with a plaque I made from stuff I found at the hobby store. You also get our German prize pack, which consists of German mustard and some pretzels. Big round of applause.
I can't believe I have to share the mic with these people.
Thank you very much. Now get out of here.
Slowly, please.
Slowly, yes.
Seriously, man, I'm sharing the mic with these people. It's starting to scare me.
Yes.
Do I need disinfecting wipes? You don't have enough of them.
You can go home tonight and take a Silkwood shower, just curled up in the corner crying. What?
Oh boy, it's going to get much better now, though. Don't worry.
So this is a very unique award. We have some special classes here, and this is one of them. But first, let's hear your name and what you brought us here.
Don Ferreira, 1960 Studebaker champ.
And what's the special feature about this vehicle?
Smoke.
No, not what you do before you drive it. What does it do?
It works on our cattle ranch.
Okay, it's a working vehicle.
Yes, it is.
So as such, you don't necessarily clean it too often.
We're in a drop situation, so I was careful.
You're careful, but you actually have some passengers along with you, don't you?
Yeah, Mr. Ratitude there came under the seat about 30 years ago, and I couldn't put him outside.
So on the dash is a desiccated rat carcass that found its way into the vehicle and couldn't find its way out. This vehicle smokes like a chimney. It's the dirtiest thing out on the field. So for that, it is given our Ecological Disaster Award.
Nice. I hope his cattle look a little better than his truck.
And it has retreads on it that cracked and dried. So for that, you get our Ecological Disaster Award, and to help clean it up, some Griot's Garage car care products. There you go.
Thanks for coming. Please go back to the ranch.
No, seriously, you need some new tires. Just one.
Just one, he says.
Yeah.
He only needs one new tire. Yeah, other than that, this thing would be perfect. I do not get paid enough to do this.
We're getting paid?
We are. Starting next year, we are, buddy.
Yes. So this is from our Rust Belt American Junk Ford class. What is your name, sir?
Tyler.
And what do you have for us?
1980 Ford Fiesta.
1980 Ford Fiesta, and what really sets this off is the 1991 Pebble Beach Gate badge on the front. Did you steal that?
That was a gift from a friend of mine.
Okay. So for that, you win our Rust Belt American Junk Ford Award, our plaque that I made from stuff from the hobby store, and a American prize pack consisting of apple pie and hot dogs. Big round of applause.
All right. And at some point, somebody's going to figure out that a Fiesta was made in Germany with an English engine and not in America, but whatever.
Don't tell anyone.
Right, sorry.
It slipped out. I had one. It's actually a great car. Not this particular one, but in general, they're great cars.
No, it's not.
Oh, speaking of not great cars.
Well, you can say that about every car on the field. So we had a very special judge for this class. Hi! We had a very special judge for this class. Peter Brock and Gail Brock judged the Japanese class, and I don't think you could find a higher authority to judge the Japanese car class.
Actually, we did have an even higher authority. Tom Knudsen, who's probably got the biggest Japanese car collection in this country, was judging with them. So there was some expertise involved.
And what is your name, sir?
Matthew Spielberg and Patty.
And Maddie, and what did you bring for us today?
It's a 1967 Toyota Sports 800. It's only running on 2 today.
How many does it have?
2.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So this is.
Hey, we make the jokes.
So this is fairly unique configuration. Most of these were
Right-hand drive. They made a total of 33. They made a total of 3,300. They made 300 of them in left-hand drive for Okinawa, which was American occupied, and they drove on the wrong side of the road.
Wow, so this is not only a rare car, but a rare version of that car, and you brought it down for us today.
So this is the weirdest version of a weird car.
Yeah, exactly, which is exactly what we like to see here at the Concours de Le Monde. So you win our soul-sucking Japanese appliance plaque, and you win our Japanese prize pack of stuff I could find at the dollar store, which consists of some soy sauce, some spicy ramen noodles.
This is starting to sound a little racist, by the way.
And some roast seaweed snack. Kids come a-running for the healthy goodness of roast seaweed. So there you go. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming.
Big round of applause for
And actually, all kidding aside, that's a pretty darn cool car.
That's a very cool car.
All right, let's get the... Come on, let's go. Come on, come on. It stalled.
A British car stalled? No.
All right, let's push him. This guy's been bragging all day about how cool his car is. Oh, easy, easy, easy.
Easy. We
I
know
know you
brakes.
got the. I know you got the supercharged power there.
So you're gonna have
All
to
right,
reach
I'm
through.
gonna have to go over this side. Damn right-hand drive car. Err.
So what is your name, sir?
My name is Tommy O'Brien.
And what did you bring for us today?
I brought a 70 Healy Sprite that I supercharged.
Why?
With a factory kit.
No factory kit, just like oddball parts and whatever I could scrounge around for.
Stuff you found off the dishwasher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Did you buy anything off eBay Motors? Just lie to us and
say
say
yes.
I bought the supercharger from there, but everything else is basically from Home Depot.
So bought something from eBay Motors. Big round of applause. There you go.
And he stole the rest of the stuff.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. So for that, he wins our Royal Order of MOT Failure plaque. There you go. And you win our English prize pack, which consists of some tea, shocker, some mushy peas, and some brown sauce. Big round of applause.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. There's more.
Oh,
there's more.
There is more. Since you are an Anglophile, we have a couple of pictures here for you from our sister organization, which is the 24 Hours of Lemons. We have Jay Lamb's face photoshopped onto a picture of the Queen.
I think you can get arrested for that.
And in England you can. And Nick Pond's face photoshopped onto the face of the royal consort. There you go.
Those are the two guys that run the 24 Hours of Lemons for you newbies. All right. That doesn't even smoke. It's great. You're good. Thanks for coming. Oh my God, I don't know if I can deal with this next one.
This is kind of a double winner here.
Look at the look on this guy's face. Pure psycho.
Yeah. So what is your name, sir?
Carl.
All right, that's enough.
That's
for
enough,
Carl.
yeah.
Yep, we're good.
That's all we need to know. And what is this?
This is the dear leader, the Kim Jong Elantra.
Kim Jong Elantra. There you go.
It's a 2005 Hyundai Elantra.
And why?
Well, it was first purchased.
No, that's
because-
enough. That's
All right, thanks for sharing your story with
That's
us.
totally enough. So for that, you are a double winner. You win the Korean Kimchi Award, and you win the Communist Car Award because you've done it up with a plaque that in Russian says "Nice car, comrade." There you go.
So are you friends with Dennis Rodman?
And you win our Soviet prize pack, which consists of boiled potatoes and vodka. There you go.
You better leave the vodka with me. I think I'm going to need it after seeing this.
No, please. Yeah.
All right, go away now.
You need that driving this thing. Trust me. Here.
Says on the side, follow me to certain death. Yeah, truer words have never been put on a roll bar.
This is absolutely amazing. Big round of applause.
Oh my God, I thought it couldn't get any worse. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it did.
Love her. Jesus. Oh my God.
I got it.
He can't even see out of the windshield. Dude, what the hell is wrong with you?
So, what?
No, do not get out of the car.
No, don't get
We'll
out of
have
the
you
car.
arrested.
No.
No,
You're the last
Thank
hippie?
God you're the last
Yes,
hippie.
Indeed. He is the, we get it, you're the last hippie. So what is your name, sir?
Randy Johnson.
And where are you from, Randy?
I'm the only one in Pacific Grove that has my own street. I live on Neptune Avenue.
Aha.
Okay, have you ever smoked marijuana?
Never. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Now quit lying.
So what is your car here, and what have you done with it?
It's a 2005 Mini Cooper. It's been in 3 wrecks.
Shocker.
Shocker.
And what did you decide to do from it from that point?
I put a means people suck sticker on the back, and that's how I started.
I guess that might include us. We've been kind of mean to people.
Yeah.
Needs a right front tire.
Okay.
So
we meet
you
the
win the
neatest people at this event.
You win the Haggerty Corporate Award, a sight for sour eyes.
Yes, I'm sure the folks at Haggerty are super proud about this one.
And you win a some Griot's Garage car care products because you're going to
Please do not drink that stuff.
Yes, it's not for human consumption. We'll take that out.
All right, go down.
That way.
All right.
That way.
Yep.
Make sure you don't get too close
Yep.
to contact
Oh,
eye.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
wicked.
Yeah.
Aloha, sir. Big round of applause.
This show is so classy. You know, I keep thinking it couldn't get much worse. Alan, do you think maybe we should take a mental health break here for a minute?
Yes, it's going to be called next year. So,
God, I only do this once a year.
So there were 2 Pacers out there today, one of which came from the California Automobile Museum, which I actually helped restore and get back on the road. So I couldn't pick that car, but this one I just really love. What is your name today?
Jim Wright.
What is your name every day?
This is the name I've been used for years.
Jim Wright, yeah. So what did you bring for us?
I didn't bring anything other than a nice old car.
You brought a 1977 AMC Pacer DL wagon. How long have you owned this car?
20 years.
20 years. Was that, did you lose a bet?
No. I rented it when it was brand new, and I've never returned it.
And guess what? They don't care.
You know, Alan, we might go easy on this guy. I think he thinks it's a really nice car.
Yeah, well, it is a really nice car. Actually, the dirty secret to Pacers is they're not bad
They're actually
cars.
pretty cool.
Yeah, they're actually really cool cars. They drive well. They have the AMC inline-6 engine, which is just indestructible. They have a 727 or 904 torque flight, which is a great.
All right, enough technical details.
Okay.
Let's give him the
But
award.
They're cool cars, and for that you win our Chronic Dick Teague Syndrome Award. Dick Teague was the designer for AMC, and he helped pen this car. Big round of applause for our Chronic Dick Teague
right.
Syndrome winner.
Thanks for coming. You know, this was actually a pretty refreshing break after the last couple.
Yes, indeed. I'm guessing. Yeah, we're done here.
Yeah, you got to come out.
Yeah. Keep going. Exit stage
Nice
left.
talking
Yeah,
to you.
there you go.
Have a good day.
There is no more. You don't get anything else.
Yeah. Wow.
So I am guessing.
Yes, you are always guessing.
I'm totally guessing. Yes. What is your name, sir? And what did you bring for us today?
My name is Greg.
And what did you bring?
I brought a
but you guys got to do it with me. Auto Bianchi Benettini.
Benettini, Auto Bianchi. And how long have you owned this diminutive car?
Thank you. 4 years.
4 years, and
It shrinks every year.
it shrinks every year. Okay. So for that, for bringing that out, you win our needlessly complex Italian class, which
I'm not
you
sure
get.
this one's that complicated.
No, it is, and you get a plaque that in Italian says, "Do you know a good mechanic?" And you get our Italian prize pack, which is made up of stuff I found at the dollar store. Some Italian dressing, some pasta sauce, and some spaghetti. There you go.
You know, it's
Dinner's
funny.
at his place tonight.
You know, it's funny. Every car show person, people come up to you and you go, "Oh, how much is that car worth? And how fast does it go?" And you have to look people in the eye and say, "It's worth about $12 and it goes about 28 miles an hour." That's pretty sad for you.
If you
Oh,
push it.
am I exaggerating? Thanks
Thank
for
you very
coming.
much.
Thanks
Great
for getting
car,
it. Beautiful
actually.
car.
So from beautiful car to this.
Boxy car.
Boxy but good.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I always thought about jacking up of all the
Who doesn't?
things I've never said
Really?
before.
So what is your name, sir?
Eric,
And what did you bring us?
1984 Volvo Future Ranger.
And this isn't a stock configuration, is it?
No.
What have you done to it?
Lifted it 3 inches about and put a Mercedes turbo diesel engine in it.
As one does.
Very, very logical, yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's the first thing I think of is take a Volvo and put a Mercedes
These
diesel
people-
in it.
God, these people are weird.
Okay, so for that you win our Swedish meatballs class, which comes with a plaque that in Swedish says, "Help, there's a moose in my kitchen." And you win our Swedish prize pack, which consists of some lingonberry jam.
Alan, don't touch his beautiful car with the back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's just rude.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a prize pack from Griot's Garage that he can then buff this part out.
There you go.
So he also gets some pickled herring snacks and Swedish fish. Big round of applause.
Really cool car. We were just kidding with you. Thanks for bringing it. Some of the other guys, we were not kidding. The cars are weird. Speaking of the cars that are weird,
Yeah. Yep. So I get an email from this participant who's brought a car every couple of years, and he says, "You know what? I've got one for you this year, but I got to buy it on the way to Monterey." And then he comes up to me during the show and says, "I bought this car. Now I don't know what to do with it. Do you want it?" And I'm like, "No." So come on up.
is there really a little clean spot on the windshield so he can see where the heck he's going?
Yes, there is. So come on up, sir. What is your name?
They're feeding a baby in the back seat.
My name, it says right here on my tag, name unknown.
Name unknown because you registered late.
Well, thanks for coming, name
Yes.
unknown.
So,
His name is Jim.
and what did you bring us here today?
Well, this is a Ralph Nader presidential limousine.
Ah,
Nader, as many people know, actually won his last election. The final totals that you'll read in the paper said he got 0.5% of the ballots, but he actually got more than 50%. Voter fraud. And anyway, this is his limo. He developed it during the campaign. He really wanted to get the Corvair owners vote because he had pissed them off. And anyway, with all his efforts to stop the steal, since he hasn't had time to work on the limo a lot, so it's in less than perfect condition.
well, for that you get Haggerty's Corporate Award for the best back seat. There you go. Big round of applause.
Is the roll of duct tape left on the cowl? Is that a coincidence?
That is a coincidence, and because of the condition of the car, you get a Griot's Garage Car Care prize pack to clean it up. There you go. Big round of applause.
It does really good on bird poop.
So hold that car for just a minute. We have one car that couldn't make it up here. Yeah.
Please
You
do
go
not
on
back
forwards.
up.
We don't
Please,
care
please.
we don't care which way you go as long as you go.
Yeah, and please don't hit those kids. They seem pretty nice, even though they're in the way.
So one car that couldn't make it up here was our Rust Belt American Junk GM. It goes to the let's see. It goes to Matthew Murillo and his 1946 Chevy from
There he
Pacific
is. Here he
Grove.
comes.
And he was out there barbecuing for everybody and having a good time. and he dressed the part, brought the truck. It's not able to make it up here, unfortunately, but we're still going to give him the award.
He dresses that way every day.
He dresses this way every day. You get the Rust Belt American Junk Award and the American Prize Pack with some apple pie and hot dogs in it. Thank you very much, and very good barbecue.
Yeah. It's the first time we have ever had a guy said, no, I can't win an award because I'm cooking. I can't really drive my vehicle.
Yeah, I'm barbecuing too much. I can't do it. So before we bring our next car up, I want to ask y'all, are you having a good time out here today? Woohoo! So if we do this again next year, are you dumb enough to show up? That's what I thought, because we are. Where's that?
Yeah, the admission price isn't too high, is it?
No, we always say it's free, that way you get what you pay for, perhaps a little less. But we want to thank you all for coming, and please thank our sponsors by patronizing them, the fine folks at Haggerty, Classic Motorsports Magazine, eBay Motors, and Griot's Garage. They really make this show possible. They make it so that we can keep this show free and fun for everybody. So big round of applause for them.
And by possible, what he's saying is, if you don't pay anything to come and you don't pay anything to enter, who's paying for the site rental and all that stuff?
Well, that's me. So, so anyway, bring this car on up. Watch your backs, folks. This is actually a fairly dangerous car. So,
this event is so. Oh, geez! Don't do that! No, don't do that! Don't do
so
that!
Sometimes, worst of show is really hard to pick. Other times,
and sometimes the car stalls.
Sometimes it's not so much. There's a clear hands-down winner as soon as it drives on the field. Save your silly string for later, folks, until we can see if it makes it over this hump here.
You know, the shock is literally hanging off the front. We're going to blow a motor. Would somebody help push this guy? Wow. I'm sure the suspension is thoroughly tested.
Okay, what is your name, sir? Daniel Shanahan. And what in the hell is this?
This is sauerkraut.
All right.
Volkswagen dealer in Modesto, California, built it in 1959 and 60, and rode it in the parade to promote Volkswagen.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the first thing I think of when I see this is I should buy a Volkswagen.
Yeah, he had a good time with it.
Oh, I'm sure.
He gave it to me in 1972. And
did he not like you that much?
No, he sold the dealership.
Okay, that was probably smart. This probably caused him to sell it. Now, that is not the only time this has been sold. A transaction happened today with this vehicle, didn't it?
Yes.
What happened?
A fellow from...
You got to talk into the mic, sir. Yeah, there you go.
A fellow from Atascadero saw it on the trailer and bought it, and the money goes to a charity.
Outstanding.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, because he probably wants to promote his Volkswagen dealership. Well, so I build cars for a living.
There's parts hanging off of it, and it's frankly dangerous. I sat on this thing. It's likened to wheelie. We have one of our gate goons who has risked his life to keep the front end down. Big round of applause here.
Yeah, like the front shock being attached was going to change much here.
So, like I said, sometimes worst of show is really hard to pick. This one was a runaway winner. As soon as it went in, we're like, oh yeah, that's it. So, for that, you win our Concours de Limons, California 2021 Worst of Show. Please approach with your silly string and
don't hit us.
All right, that's enough. I'm sure this stuff isn't toxic at all. So, to help clean you up, you also get a prize pack from Griot's Garage with car care products.
How did that happen?
So, folks, thank you so much for coming. Big round of applause for all of our participants and for our winner. And big round of applause for you. We hope to see you out here again next year. We are just dumb enough to do it again, and we hope you are dumb enough to show up. Thank you so very much.